Hey, what's good with y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Wrestling Geek, back with another video for y'all today, man. I've been on my consistent game and doing everything I gotta do to keep these videos dropping and rolling for y'all. I'm really on a schedule, man. Like, I literally record every other day, and I try to drop a video every other day for y'all. So I've been on a roll, and I really got to the point. Sometimes I legit record these videos, edit these videos, and drop these videos in the same day. I legit have this up ready for within an hour. But I like to drop my videos late because it gives people time to get home, look at stuff. So I like to drop mine a little late. But today is the day. The title of the videos you've seen, I told you this one was coming. If you watch my last video, you will legit see me say the exact words of. And yeah, you knew it was coming. I mean, I said I was gonna do it when I did the women's video. Speaking of that women's video, I really do appreciate you guys for running up them likes, running up them views, running up the comments, running up the shares, running up everything. I mean, we almost at 1K views on that video. That video dropped this past Monday. It's the 24th of May, so that would have been the 21st, I think, of May. I forgot. But we did it for the women's. We're gonna do it for the men's. This list might surprise y'all. I only got like 6 people. I didn't do it. It's no specific orders, just like the last one, just with people who I think are the worst wrestlers of all time. I got my list right here so y'all can see it. Well, y'all not gonna see it, but y'all can hear it. And so we're gonna start off with a big one. It's kind of easy. Big Daddy V. If you remember Big Daddy V, he wasn't impressive in the ring. He was a big guy, pretty gosh dang big. So that was really his downfall. Unfortunately, he's passed away 2014. He passed away in my high school. I did not know that. But yeah, he passed away 2014. Wasn't the best wrestler. Couldn't move. I don't ever remember him ever cutting a promo. So it was kind of like, that's really it. There was nothing much to remember. He wasn't memorable. He didn't have a character. He was just this big guy who was just big. I guess he's supposed to be Mark Henry, but not Mark Henry. I don't know. He wasn't good, but I had to throw him on the list anyway because he was trash. But RIP, no disrespect. The next on the list is a funny one. I was looking up. I had to look up people just because I didn't want to put people on here who were good. I didn't want to make up no BS and lies like people in my last video thought I did. Comments a little crazy. But it's all respect. I respect it. Ezekiel Jackson. Do you remember Ezekiel Jackson? I don't. I remember him. He was a black, bald guy, pretty muscular, veins coming out of his neck, like looking like that. He was awful. Dude could not wrestle. Dude could not cut promos. Dude had no charisma. Dude interest was trash. He got no title wins. His career was ECW bound. I believe he was ECW the entire time. He was ECW. He was trash. Dude had he was Brock Lesnar. Suplex. Body slam. That's all he was good for. He did nothing else. He brought no excitement to the company, the game, the whatever you want to call WWE. I'll call it the game, the company. But Buddy was trash. I mean, let's just be real. There's 2 guys in a row. Not the biggest name guys, but it's not about biggest names, not being a big name guy. It's about being good at what you're doing. Ezekiel Jackson was ass. I'm just gonna keep it a bean. Buddy was hot ass garbage. He was trash. What is memorable about Ezekiel Jackson? The same thing I said about Rosa Mendez in the last video. What's the same and difference in this one? Ezekiel Jackson is not memorable. Ezekiel Jackson is a bum. Ezekiel Jackson is trash. It's that simple. The next one, this one, I forgot about him, but his name is Ryback. You know who Ryback is. A lot of people call him Cryback because he's very sensitive, I heard. I don't know him personally, but I heard he's very sensitive when people call him out on his work and who he is as a person. He's trash. Ryback, Cryback. His whole thing was feed me more. You need to feed him some more talent because he didn't have any of that. Ryback is garbage. Ryback is not good. And I say this about everybody on this list. In the Pratt's video, I said the same thing. They're not good. No championship, no accomplishments. No, you didn't even get a battle royale under the giant battle royale thing, if that was even around when he was there. Dude was big, like everybody else on the list, big and muscular with no moveset, limited moveset. He was mini Goldberg, honestly. That's how I really feel about him on this list. He was mini Goldberg. Buddy, what's memorable about Ryback again? Besides his goofy names that he gave himself, Feed Me More, or He's the Monster, or it's just a bunch of BS. Ryback couldn't talk. He sucked. He can't talk now. He's illiterate. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm being serious. Ryback who? Ryback was a non-factor and probably like a good mid-carder, I would assume. You could say like good mid-carder. Bottom tier mid-carder because he never got pushed anywhere outside of that. I say a lot because what is to remember? Ryback, Skyback, No Back, Chai Back, whatever you want to call him. This is his talent level in WWE. Take it to the grave, take it to the crib, take it to how you want to take it. You feel how you feel, it's all good. I feel how I feel. You were asked at what you did. No disrespect. And if you think I'm just mumbling, look up his accomplishments on Wikipedia, look him up on Google, look him up on WWE Shop, or whatever they got if you want to put old accolades under. What did he accomplish? Who did he entertain? He didn't entertain the crowd. He was not good at what he did. Again, my contributing things that I think make you a great wrestler, and not just your in-ring ability. Wrestling, charisma, mic skills, fanfare. All those have to do with the greats of the greats. The Triple H, the Randy Orton, all these guys. Ryback couldn't talk on the mic. He can't talk on a podcast. Ryback couldn't wrestle. He was ultimately limited. He wasn't really good with the fans because the fans couldn't get behind him. And he had no charisma. He was a big, buffy guy. I've seen this 1,000 times. He was a Vince McMahon boy. That's what Vince McMahon liked. He liked big, buffy men. Pause. That's what he likes. And that's what Ryback fit into the category. I know I'm getting on Ryback a lot, but he wasn't good. And it's just like, no, he's trash. Next on my list, I'm down to 3 people. Listen to me, man. It's really 4. I got a sneak one surprise on there for y'all. Hulk Hogan is garbage. You can fight me. You can argue with me. You can cry. You want to debate anything you want to do. I'm going head to head, toe to toe with you in any blow for blow match we can go. Hulk Hogan is the epitome of my bottom of my foot because he's garbage. I don't care about the allegations he had off the court, out of the ring, in the ring. I don't care about any of that. The dude is ass. The dude couldn't wrestle. His promo skills were ass. The 80s, first of all, 80s wrestling is ass. Hear me out. There's nothing to talk about. 80s wrestling was buns. The golden era, how about the troll era? There was nothing special about it. One dude sitting here running through everybody, not wanting to take pinfalls, and you allowed that to happen because he's your golden boy. The leg drop is your finisher. That's your guy. Stop it. He's ass. And if you think Hulk Hogan's good, why? Please, if anybody in the comment section, please, if you want to comment below, please let me know why Hulk Hogan was good. Or he was a revolutionary guy who kept the company afloat and all this BS. I don't care about that. He couldn't wrestle. I don't think he was good at cutting promos. Maybe I'm missing something, but I was never the biggest fan of Hulk Hogan. He's just not good to me. Let me tell you something, brother. Like, bro, and it flew back in the 80s, I guess, because that was the time period, I guess, whatever. Or the 70s, whatever he was wrestling in. But let me tell you something, brother. You were not good. And your fans might stick up for you. That's what they do. I don't care. I'm not here to piss off people, but if I irritate you a little bit, then that means I'm doing my job to perfection. I'm sorry. I don't think people understand. My mic was muted the whole time. See what I'm saying? Talking so much, I didn't even realize my mic was muted. Hulk Hogan, you're still trash, though. Hear me out. Fight me out. This is what it is. Next up on my list, and you know how I feel about the next one on my list. If you've seen my previous video, link in the description will be below for that. It's a year old, the 5 worst men wrestlers I've ever had of all time. I'm just expanding on it. Old man Goldberg will forever be on my list of top tier hot ass garbage of all wrestlers of all time. Dude is trash. He has nothing that opposes me. That he has nothing that just pizzazes me. He has nothing that I even look at for a wrestler at all. This dude is garbage. Wrestling? What wrestling? He hit you with a jackhammer, a spear, a jackhammer, a spear, a jackhammer. That's all he had. That's all he had. Even when he was in his prime and younger and ripped and all that good stuff, the dude couldn't wrestle then. He had this long, stupid streak for no reason. Listen to me, I've been down this road before and I'll go down it again. I'll die on this list. I'll die on this bed right here. Goldberg is ass. He's the worst person on this list. Okay, not the worst person. There's somebody worse than him. But he's the second worst person on this list. I say this a lot, but he was the epitome of dog water. Keep PG. He's garbage. Jackhammer, spear, jackhammer, spear. Must I remind you of the debacle that he had with Bray Wyatt, rest his soul? Must I remind you of that? That garbage? That they had him go out there and beat Bray Wyatt? Must I remind you of that garbage? Even in his younger days, garbage. What was he good for? He hurt people, he concussed people, he damn near killed people. Must we continue? You can say I'm blabbering, you can say what you want, but he's garbage. He can be your favorite of all time. He's garbage. He's not good. Him and that Undertaker match, I think it was him and Undertaker, might be the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Holy moly, that was awful. It was him and Undertaker. It was garbage. What a way to ruin your legacy, Undertaker. The GOAT, the greatest to ever do it, got in the ring with the second worst to ever do it. Because the only way he could be second worst is because the worst wrestler of all time, who's next on this list, is the Great Khali. We've been down this road before. The Great Khali is atrocious. He is the epitome of disturbingly garbage wrestling. I'm just putting words together at this point for y'all. The Great Khali's ass. Let's keep it real. That's the rate we're going. When it comes to these lists, that's my favorite word. He was not good. He was a big giant. He did all these fire script. Have Rey Mysterio bleeding out the head. We all know it's fake, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We love wrestling. That's what we do on the channel. The Great Khali sucked. His translator sucked. His in-ring sucked. His music sucked. His Punjabi matches sucked. He sucked. His vice script sucked. He had no other moves. He was limited tall guy. I get that. I respect it. He was tall, limited, couldn't do much. He still sucked. And last time I got on his head a lot. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but this time I'm trying to keep it calm. But you can't keep it calm when somebody's that bad. He sucked. So I'm gonna keep my cool. I don't want to go too in on Great Khali. I did that last time. He's still just trash, honestly. But this next person, I'm going hard on. Listen to me. Brock Lesnar is the most overrated wrestler to ever touch a WWE ring. And if you think otherwise, you're either a young kid who don't know any better or some old head super fan who can't get out of the fantasy days of the early 2000s. Listen to me. I love the attitude era just as much as the next person. But it's over. Brock was solid then because he wanted to work for the most part. But this era Brock we got now, hot ass garbage, hot ass trash, the worst to ever do it. Don't ever come back to WWE. I hope you stay far away as possible. Me as the fan don't want you back. I don't know about the other fans, but this guy here don't want you back. We good on this end. Suplex. German Shepherd. So you got me talking about some German Shepherd. Suplex, F5. Suplex, F5. Oh, Brock Lesnar, F5. F. That's all he was good for. I don't want to raise my voice. I don't. But when it comes to Brock Lesnar, things like this have to be said. This dude is so highly paid. For what? For 2 moves? That's all you got? Dean Ambrose or whatever, John Moxley now, WrestleMania wanted the big match. Didn't want to go through with it. All these other guys didn't want to go through with it. He's boring. He's bland. His intro's ass. This isn't UFC. We don't care about UFC on the other end. Just like I said in the last video, we don't care about UFC for Ronda Rousey. We don't care about UFC for Brock Lesnar. I don't care how big of your name you got. You are ass. You're never, don't come back. I don't want you back. Don't come back. You cannot wrestle. You can't talk. How the hell you're a wrestler? You can't talk. Now, granted, he had Paul Heyman for all those years. But I don't want to hear that. And then when he went Cowboy Brock, that was ass. Everybody wanted to cheer and loud talk about that was ass. All those matches you had with Roman Reigns, ass. And Roman Reigns good at what he does. Every match was ass. Epitome of garbage. Like Brock Lesnar is the most overrated dude to ever lace up the boots. And people can get offended. They're going to get offended. But I don't care. Brock Lesnar, I'm going to hold my ground. You're ass. You're not entertaining. Wrestling is about entertaining the fans at different levels. What entertainment did he bring to the industry? I'll wait. I could sit here all day because he didn't bring much value. He brought star power from US. He brought UFC fans over from the business. I don't care about that. We care about what you did in the ring. Limited, boring, disgusting, depressing, atrocious. I can do this all day. Brock Lesnar is the most overrated wrestler to ever touch a ring. You got guys like this who still get TV time whenever he wants to walk right back through the door. Does what he wants when he wants. Star power. Get it? Whatever, I guess. But where's the immersiveness with the fans? He don't like talking to fans. I get it. I would understand from a standpoint, but you got to immerse yourself with us. I'm the reason you get the paycheck and all the other good things you get to do. You're not good. And I got personal beef with Brock Lesnar. I don't like Brock Lesnar, bro. Like he's just never been somebody I had high on the radar of the wrestlers or the all-time greats. Like everybody else want to put him on his pedestal. Like he's a S tier. Nobody. You're a solid C tier at best. And I'm being generous. But Brock Lesnar, man, you're not good. I don't like Brock Lesnar. I just never been a fan of him. I think he's highly overrated and highly overlooked at every aspect of wrestling. The key components that I just said for Goldberg and Ryback and Great Khali and all the other people, wrestling, mid. Mike can't do it. Charisma, where? And fanfare, he don't got it. That's literally everything I just said about everybody else. So I'm not going to make no different rules off of Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is the most, listen to me, I'm going to say it one more time for everybody can hear me. Brock Lesnar is the most overrated, overhyped wrestler to ever lace up the boots. The boots. You want to fight me on it? We can talk about it. He is the most overrated, overpaid, overreacted to wrestler of all time. Fight me. But I do appreciate y'all for watching this video. Once again, I'd like to thank y'all for running up them likes, them views, them comments, subscribers, and really the subscribers. I really do appreciate y'all for that. Y'all been running them subscribers up heavy. But don't forget to follow us on the podcast. Link in the description below for that. As always, if you like music, gaming, and sports, and sometimes other random stuff like we like to do, don't forget to follow us there. This is just a little fun video I like to make, but I do mean everything I said. I don't really think any of these guys are good at what they did or ever did, especially Brock Lesnar, especially more so just Ryback. I think Ryback was ass. But I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe as always, and your boy is out.